Alright everyone, we are going to go ahead and do our 7th game of Jeopardy Sports Edition for the SNES, and at this point we've made $599,994. Time to see if we can win more. Jeopardy! Here we go. For categories, we're dealing with hodgepodge, magazines, we have football johns, baseball hodgepodge, basketball, and our last category is auto racing. Okay. Sounds good to me. I'll take auto racing for 100.
The answer is...
The only NASCAR Winston Cup driver to have won 200 races. Who is Richard Petty? There we go. I'll have auto racing for 200.
The answer is...
This NHRA Winston Cup drag racer was the first to break the 300 miles per hour mark. Who is Kenny Bernstein? Auto racing for 300, please.
The answer is...
The race won 4 times by A.J. Foyt, Al Unser, and Rick Mears. What is the Indianapolis 500? Auto racing for 400.
The answer is...
This airplane term is used for the driver's compartment in a Formula race car. What is a cockpit? Auto racing for 500.
The answer is...
In 65, he became the first Indy 500 winner to average 150 miles per hour. Who is Jim Clark? That's correct. So I have $1,500 in cash. Let's see where we're going to go now. Why don't we try baseball hodgepodge for 100?
The answer is...
He's the only baseball player to win the MVP award in both leagues. Who is Frank Robinson? Correct. I'll have baseball hodgepodge for 200.
The answer is...
He holds the AL career record for homers in a season by a switch hitter with 54. Who is Mickey Mantle? Let's have baseball hodgepodge for 300.
The answer is...
The New York Yankees used to be this. Who are the New York Highlanders? Baseball hodgepodge 400.
The answer is...
In 72, he led the majors in wins with 27. In 73, he led the NLs in losses with 20. Who is Steve Carlton? Baseball hodgepodge for 500, please.
The answer is...
He has an expressway named for him running by the Rangers ballpark. Who is Nolan Ryan? There we we go. Why don't we have basketball for 100?
The answer is.
An NBA referee signals this by raising both arms over his head. What is a 3-point goal? Basketball 200, please. In the double. All in. Bob Lanier's shoe size. What is 22? Basketball for 300.
The answer is.
An NBA referee signals this with a downward pointing, rotating index finger. What is basket interference? Correct. I'll take basketball for 400.
The answer is.
The Golden State Warriors call this city home. What is Oakland? Basketball 500.
The answer is.
This NBA player frequently shouted the blackboard with a slam dunk. Who is Daryl Dawkins? Correct. There we go. Where are we going to go now? We'll have football Johns for 100.
The answer is.
He was drafted by the Colts in 1983 but refused to play for them. Who was John Elway? Could I have football Johns for 200, please?
The answer is.
He holds the record for touchdowns in a season with 24. Who is John Riggins? Football Johns 300.
The answer is.
He was nicknamed the Twos. Who is John Matuzak? We'll go with football Jones other for 400.
The answer is.
He was the first head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who is John McKay? Football Jones 500.
The answer is.
He was football's father of the forward pass. Who is John Heisman? There we go. $8,900. Where to? Magazines or hodgepodge? I'll take hodgepodge for 100.
The answer is.
Major League Baseball's oldest left-handed pitcher in 1987, when he was 42. Who is Steve Carlton? Hodgepodge 200.
The answer is.
This Japanese art features contestants in protective armor wielding bamboo swords. What is kendo? Hodgepodge for 300.
The answer is
Roman Emperor Theodosius I banned these competitions. What are the Olympic Games? Hodgepodge 400.
the answer is
This U.S. cyclist became the first non-European to win the Tour de France. Who is Greg LeMond? Hodgepodge for 5.
the answer is
Bill Russell coached this NBA team. Who are the Seattle Supersonics? Correct. All that's left is magazines.
the answer is
This Olympic team cup Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year honor for 1980. Who are the U.S. hockey team? $200.
the answer is
This magazine spotlights trading cards for baseball, hockey, racing, and football in the same issue. What is Tough Stuff? Magazines for 3.
the answer is
The company that publishes Sports Illustrated. Who are Time Warner? Who is Time Warner? $400.
the answer is
The magazine that Time Life lost $26 million on for 10 years before 64. What is Sports Illustrated? Last clue.
the answer is
There are 3,000 slides in the 88 Summer Olympics were stolen from a van. Who are Sports Illustrated? What is Sports Illustrated? So I have 11,900 Bobby and Vicky we have not heard from. Let's play Double Jeopardy. Let's play Double Jeopardy.
here are the categories
We're dealing with championships, equipment, Olympic countries, music, golf grades, and we'll close it out with college football. We're going to equipment for 200.
the answer is
This ball has 108 stitches. What is a baseball? I will take equipment for 400.
the answer is
This sport provides a machine to pick up what competitors knock over. What is bowling? Equipment for 600.
the answer is
This sport boasts a racket with outward pointing pimples. What is table tennis? Equipment for 800.
The answer is
This stationary aid to sprinters was invented in 1927. What is a starting block? Equipment for 1,000.
the answer is
Of a field hockey ball or a baseball, this one is smaller. What is a baseball? Okay, let's go with, yeah, championships will be good. For 200.
the answer is
Since World War II, this college has won the most team championships. What is the University of Houston? Who is the University of Houston, I should say? Championships for 400.
the answer is
This sport is contested in the ATP Championships. What is tennis? A championship for 600.
the answer is
The only team besides the Yankees to win an AL pennant between 49 and 58. Who are the Cleveland Indians? Championships 800.
the answer is
She was the U.S. women's figure skating champion in 1976. Who's Peggy Fleming? Championship 1,000.
the answer is
She was the U.S. women's figure skating champion in 1980. Who is Dorothy Hamill? Correct. Alright, we're 2. I'll take college football for 200.
the answer is
Brown, Columbia, Pennsylvania, Princeton, and Yale belong to this football conference. What is the Ivy League? College football 400.
the answer is
California beat this school with the help of a 5 lateral kickoff in 1982. What is Stanford? College football for 600.
the answer is
It was known as the Tournament of Roses Association game until 1923. What is the Rose Bowl? College football 800. Daily double. All of it. Rutgers and this team play in the oldest collegiate football matchup. What is Princeton? There we go. College football 1,000.
the answer is
This Ivy League school's 1878 football team was captained by Walter Camp. What is Yale University? Correct. Where are we going? We've got 3 categories out of the way. I'll have golf grades for 200.
the answer is
This golfer has won the Masters 6 times, more than anyone else. Who is Jack Nicklaus? Let's go golf grades for 400.
The answer is
This Hall of Fame LPGA golfer is married to a Baseball World Series MVP winner. Who's Nancy Lopez? Golf grade 600.
the answer is
This 1932 gold medal winner at the Olympics later won 3 U.S. Women's Opens. Who is Babe Didrikson? Correct. Golf grades 800.
the answer is
He's the only man to win the U.S. Open in 3 different decades. Who is Jack Nicklaus? Golf grades 1,000.
the answer is
He won the British Open golf title 5 of the 9 years ending in 1983. Who is Tom Watson? There we go. Okay, where to now? Music for 200.
the answer is
This Roman emperor introduced music as a competition at the ancient Olympics Games. Who is Nero? Music for 400, please.
the answer is
Ice dancers Torval and Dean skated to this Ravel work at the 84 Olympic Games. What is Bolero? Music for 600. Either nearly double. All in. New York Mets announcer Ralph Kiner once called this song the New York Anthem. What is the Star Spangled Banner? Music for 800.
the answer is
ABC used this Jerry Lee Lewis song on its closing highlights for pro bowling. What is Great Balls of Fire? Music for 1,000.
the answer is
It had the Beach Boys singing Catch a Wave and You're Sitting on Top of the World. What is surfing? There we go. Olympic countries 200.
the answer is
The U.S. defeated this country in baseball in the 88 Olympic finals. What is Japan? Correct. 400.
the answer is
Alan Wells won their first Olympic gold medal since Eric Liddell. What is Scotland? Uh, 600.
the answer is
Olympic gold medal distance runner Peter Snell called this country home. What is New Zealand? Olympic countries for 8.
the answer is
After the 88 games, the IOC gave $2 million to this country to catch up competitively. What is South Africa? There we go. And Olympic countries 1,000.
The answer
So
is...
Bobby and Vicky are going to be going home in a little bit. This country won the gold medal in men's team gymnastics in '84. What is the United States? Which is the correct answer. So I finished with $90,400. Bobby and Vicky, you're going home. Let's look at that Final Jeopardy category. It's cities. Okay, I'm pretty good with this category. I will go for $9,599. Lock that in. The city opened the $100 million Alamo Dome in 1993. What is San Antonio? There we go.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
It is indeed San Antonio, Texas. So that is now $699,993 I've won. And I'll see you all for that next video coming soon.